How are you? Okay, so the first question, have you been abroad? Yes, I have. Definitely not as much as I would like to, but I've definitely been to a few countries. So let me think in order. When I was 9 years old, I think I was 9 or 10, I went to Mauritius with my family. Then I have been to Ireland 3 different times. I love Ireland. Everything about it, it's just such a happy place for me. Then I've been to America. When I was in America, I've been to New York, to Florida, and to Memphis in Tennessee. I did that when I was 18. I've been to the Philippines twice. Actually lived in the Philippines for 6 months, for half a year. I did some volunteer work there. And then I have been to Vietnam. And obviously I've been to a couple of different countries here in Africa, such as Namibia, Mozambique, Botswana, you know, some of those places. Yeah, that's it. And what about you? Where all have you been? Okay, are you afraid of going abroad alone? No, I'm not really. When I was young, when I was still a teenager, I was extremely shy. Excuse me, I wouldn't go anywhere alone. I wouldn't even walk into a shop by myself. Always had to have my mom and dad with me because I'm an only child, so I was very protected when I was growing up. So I didn't get a chance or an opportunity to do many things by myself. My mom and dad were very always worried about me, very protective, couldn't do much alone. But then when I turned 18, I went to America all by myself. Obviously I met people there that I knew, friends that had moved from Africa to Memphis. That's why I went to Memphis to visit them. So I knew the people that I was going to stay in America, but I did the huge travel all by myself. I did all the international airports. I did everything completely alone, and that was extremely scary. I remember getting to Charles de Gaulle in Paris and being completely lost. My gate had changed. Obviously my phone wasn't working, so I didn't know how to find out. I was looking and searching for people to help me I don't know where my boarding gate is. I was so scared I was gonna miss my flight. So it was extremely stressful. But I mean, when I came back home from America, I was a completely changed person. I had more confidence, I was more independent, I could do things by myself, I could speak to people, whereas, you know, before that I just struggled. I was extremely shy. So it was scary, but it did me the world of good. So I'm very thankful for that trip. I've never had to travel alone as such. I mean, so I've traveled to a place alone, but I've never had to be by myself throughout that whole trip. So I'm not sure how that would be, but I would actually love to do it. I am a person who very much enjoys my own time. I like to do my own thing. I don't always need to be around people, so I feel like I could be one of those people who would travel alone. Whether it's safe or not, I don't really know. But maybe one day I will give it a try. Could you live in another country for the rest of your life? Yes, I think that I could. I also think it probably depends where. Maybe you know, I think maybe being used to certain things, it's very difficult. And I will just take as an example, when I was in the Philippines, it's a very basic, simple way of life, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But it was difficult.